So it is about 12:30 a.m. Friday night, and my wife and I have a live 5K in the morning. So that means I'm gonna get about maybe 5 hours, 6 hours sleep tops. But that's a good thing because this is going to be a good little mental strength exercise for me to prepare me for my 4x4x48 here in a couple weeks. And that is actually one of my favorite parts of that challenge is the mental strength aspect of it. But we will dive into why that is in this episode after I get some sleep and finish the 5K. Way to the 5K. It's a beautiful day, about 50 degrees, beautiful weather. How you feeling, darling?
Feeling awesome.
It's a bit windy, darling.
Just a little bit. I'm so excited. This is going to be really fun.
Yeah.
And I'm happy we got such a big turnout.
He's doing very good for a good cause.
Figure out this route and hope I don't get lost in the desert.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You did it, darling.
Oh.
A wonderful race. Nice scenery.
It was, and it's only cold when you're standing here.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I had to take off.
Hello. Okay, got some sleep, finished the 5K, and as promised, I'm going to talk to you about why the mental challenge aspect of the 4x4x48 challenge is so attractive to me, lures me in, draws me in, however you want to say it. But first, I want to kind of explain to people who don't know what this is. It was invented last year by somebody named David Goggins. I'm pretty sure you know who he is if you're watching this video, most likely. He is an ultra athlete, ultra runner, a very highly decorated military veteran, Navy SEAL, Army Ranger, the list goes on. And he also, at one time, was the world record holder for the most pull-ups, and I think I'm not even going to say how many it was. It was a lot. He started this last year for two reasons. One, to push people mentally and physically, but the main purpose of this was to raise money, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it for the Children's Center of the Antelope Valley, and as you know, it is something very close to my heart because I am a survivor of childhood abuse. Why I chose this challenge was because of the mental strength aspect of it. I did a Facebook little survey this week, just asking people, hey, have you done this? And if so, what was the hardest part about it? And I'd say like 90% of the answers said the in a roundabout way, they would say it was the overcoming the mental strength barrier associated with the sleep deprivation that comes with this challenge. So that is why I'm so into this challenge. I'm excited to do it and see if it is as challenging as people say it is. So why is this something I'm so attracted to? Mental strength. Simply said, I did not have any for the first half of my life, or at least not as much as I wish I would have had. Let me start from the beginning. As a child, teenager, I did not excel myself as much as I wish I would have academically. That is because I always felt I was beneath everybody. I did not deserve to be at a higher level. I was too stupid. I wasn't as smart as that person that had way more than I had, who had a better home situation. So I pretty much held myself back. But some people might say, hey Anthony, you went through a bad time, it's understandable. Yeah, I get that. But personally, I wish I would have pushed myself a little harder, or just said, you know what, yes, I'm going through these hard times, but so do other people. And if they can do it, I can do it. And as a result, I did not graduate high school on time. I did years later, but I just kind of coasted through high school, hanging out with my friends, doing my thing, and did not push myself academically. The next part of my life that I feel that I did not have strong mental strength was throughout my 20s and some of my 30s. You may know that I became an alcoholic at 21. It started slowly, but gradually over time, I pretty much repeated history as what my parents did, minus the drug addictions. I would just drink and smoke, and that was pretty much my main outlet. I go to the gym from time to time, but I never pushed myself. I put more focus on the alcohol and the cigarettes and partying than I should have, trying to excel myself. And what came with that was, I was not the most honest person. I lied. I made some bad life decisions, things that I wish I wouldn't have done because of the alcoholism, or because it was the easy way out. And I did not have a strong character. And I strongly feel that to have a strong character, you gotta be mentally tough. Because let's face it, sometimes being honest or fessing up to the things that you did wrong is not easy. So you gotta have a mentally strong to be able to fess up, okay, you know what? I messed up. How can I fix this? No, I did the opposite. I would try to lie and cheat my way through things, and just I'd finally fess up to things when I got myself into a corner and I couldn't find another way out. Also, I was not the best in relationships. I did not communicate as well as I do now with my darling wife. I would not treat them as well as I do my darling, and that is because I lacked mental strength. And yes, as a husband of 3 years, very proudly, I have learned that there are times it is very hard. Not just on my side, I'm sure it's hard on her side. Hard to believe. Because look at me. Come on. How would you not want to be with this guy? Just kidding. Anyway, but marriage is work. It takes communication. It takes listening. And I did not have those skills back in my mid-30s, 20s. I would, instead of communication, I would go out to the club. I would do this. I would do that. I would try to weave my way around it. But being a proud husband of 3 years, as I said, I've learned communication is key. It is tough, but it is key. Along with being a father. I didn't learn any parental skills growing up. Actually, I learned no parental skills. So being a father takes mental strength. It is hard stuff. It is not easy. It's rewarding. It's wonderful, but there are some times it could be challenging. So, to Anthony now, I love things that push me mentally, that make me mentally stronger, because I know it's going to make me a better person. So that is my why for doing this 4x4x48 challenge. Because I know no matter how hard it is, it's going to make me a better person. This is the second episode of this series. We got 2 more to go. The next one will be talking about my fundraising, which is a very important part of this challenge. Speaking of fundraising, there's a link in the description. I would love if you would donate to the fundraiser to help the Children's Center of the Antelope Valley so they can continue their fight against preventing child abuse. But if you can't do that now, it's not in the budget, it's okay, completely understand. If you could take the link, maybe share it with a friend, family member, or take this video, share it with somebody you might know. Maybe, you never know, sometimes it just takes one person and it could make a big difference. Any help would be appreciated. I am Anthony. I am running for my best life, one step at a time. Come on, Karma.